no, the thing's wrong. There we go, I think. Okay, hello! Sorry, I was just fixing my graphics setting. My name is Nujum. This is Hearthstone. Oh, let me show this off. So you probably noticed by the title, what does it say? It'll say something along the lines of like, Meta Paladin deck. It's actually not meta anymore. This was something I was planning to do for a while, so today I wanted to cover Miracle Paladin. Super fun deck. If you see Day 9, I think, was the one who originally came up with it. If not, oops. But it's basically not Guardian of Kings, Blessed Champion on a Shade of Naxxramas with Blessing of Might, and then you OTK someone. It's fairly telegraphed OTK, but it's fun nonetheless. That was the deck I wanted to play, but I was constantly running up against Druids and Warriors. So I'm gonna go ahead and look here. I'm actually rank 13. I've gotten super far up this season. Actually, I don't think this video, it might be released before it's gonna be released before the season ends. But because of my rank, I've been constantly running across Warrior and Druid decks. And I don't know if this is like a meta thing that I just didn't notice because I've not been watching a ton of Hearthstone lately. But it's annoying me. And so you know what? I want to try hard. I'm going to try hard with a mid-range Paladin deck. What is these? So this is a Paladin deck that I 100% copied from Trump's mid-range Paladin list. The only difference, I believe he was running Dr. Boom, he was running the Tuskar Jouster, 2 of. He was running Dr. Boom, he was running Tyrion, obviously. Justicar Trueheart, and Quartermaster. Quartermaster was the other thing he was missing. And he didn't have the Sludge Belchers at all, probably because he had Defender of Argus. Which is all pretty cool, right? But I don't like Tuskar Jouster just as a card. I don't think it's very reliable. I don't have a lot of those endgame legendaries, so I sort of took matters into my own hands and just place other cards instead. I really like Hogger as a card. I just think it's like super powerful and undervalued, especially if you can protect it with like paladin weapons and stuff. Kel'Thuzad, you can see I have so many taunts to protect it, so I just think it's like a natural fit. I could put something like Thaurissan in here. Oh, I wanted Healbot. Yeah, by the way, I'm not sure if I can play this deck super well. It seems okay enough. I only have one Murloc Knight, I just noticed. Huh. That's interesting. Are there any cards I really want? Guess I can drop in a Lotheb. That could be good. Let's round it off with like another like big endgame card, right? Something that does damage. I kind of want Ragnaros, but then it would be my only like big game hunter target, you know? Okay, maybe not. Maybe I want Chromagus? It's not really an endgame card. Maybe I want Piloted Sky Golem. I saw Life Coach's Control Paladin with Reno Jackson with that card, and I was like, wow, that's actually pretty cool. Cavaldier Raider. I mean, I have big minions, kind of, and I have taunts to protect it. Could be okay. Could be okay. I could also run the Fugan Stalag combo. I don't think this deck has insane draw though. Like, all of the draw in this deck is lay on hands, right? I would really like a 7 mana drop. Oop, not that one, probably. Stormwind? Why not? Why not? With, if you're summoning Hogger and like so many guys, you may as well, right? I could also just put in a second Healbot or something. It's interesting. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna talk about the meta. Whoa! Because I think it's really interesting. We're gonna do mid-range Paladin. We're gonna try hard, boys. Oh, snap. So obviously on this channel, you see me play a lot of cheese decks, right? It's Monday right now. You probably have to go back to school after the Thanksgiving break. But when it comes down to playing video games, especially things like Hearthstone, what am I trying to say?
I will fight with honor.
I'm trying to think about my mulligan right now. It's Mage. I guess I keep Muster, it's just too good. It's also like one of my best early game cards. I kind of want to keep Owl, but I don't think it's the right choice. Because Mana Worm 5/3 sounds like a bad time. You know what, I'm gonna cut Muster. I really want Zombie Chow. And like Shielded Minibot, I guess? Nah, Muster, screw it. So when it comes down to meta decks versus non-meta decks, right? Is there really a good reason to be playing non-meta decks? Well, one could argue it's more fun, but I would argue the reason people play a lot of non-meta decks is because they enjoy the deck building process, or maybe more of an explorative process. Yeah, that was what I was afraid of, and he's gonna coin the 0/2s. Oh no, he's gonna coin Clockwork Gnome. Fair enough. Ooh, that's really good. Like now he has to ping it, or he can like double trade and then play something else, but I wouldn't recommend that unless he has arcane missiles. Yeah, he's gonna take it super slow. That's good for me, I think. Because I think I have the slower deck versus a mech mage. Ooh, interesting. Well, I know what I'm doing now. Unfortunately, I don't have a turn 4, but you know, I have Piloted Shredder, I have Defender of Argus, I have True Silver. The funny thing, I have so many 4-drops, and no 4-drop when it comes to turn 4. That's unfortunate. Anyways, back to the meta. Ooh, it's probably gonna hurt. If he's smart, he'd trade. No, he's not going to trade. Unfortunately, I don't have something like a Consecrate. What do I do here? Do I care if this freezes me? Kind of. I have a pretty big weapon. He's gonna play Dr. Boom on turn 7, so I don't want to just tempo big Game Hunter. I don't mind being frozen though, do I? Because I want to kill this. I want to kill the Mech Warper. But he only has 3 cards in his hand, right?
The battle! The battle!
Take it kind of slow, I guess. Meta decks are fun because they're good. They're polished, and a lot of times there's like a guarantee of consistency and power of them, right? When you start making your own decks, there might be obvious things that you miss out. Oh my god, are you serious right now? Well, I lost. Well, not necessarily. I have Sylvanas. But my only real catch-up tool is, Consecrate. If I play it, I can't do anything else. But I can set up for it. He can't play spells, so he's gonna have to drop minions this turn. I mean, he has double Mech Warper, why wouldn't you, right? And so what I'm expecting him to do is probably drop like a Piloted Shredder, and then I'll have to hit it, Consecrate. That'll be fine. Now, off-meta decks, there's obviously the fun of building the deck, but there's also sort of an exploration aspect to it, I think. How do I best explain it? There's something about a strategy game giving you a ton of options, and then many of these options being largely not very good, right? Interesting. He's going full face, which is probably not in my favor. I guess I killed the 2/3 and the 3/4, and then Consecrate, and then Hero Power. Unfortunately, I only have 1 heal bot. But see, Tuskar would be so much worse in this situation. Ooh, Juggler. Do I want a Juggler? If I play Juggler, he has to trade into it with his 2/1. So yes, I do want to play Juggler. That's Fireball in his hand. I lose, right? I go down to 9. Fireball, ping, 2 damage, yeah. But what else am I gonna do? Sylvanas doesn't do anything. Yeah, I think I have to do this. It removes pretty much everything. It's a good thing I set up for the Consecrate. I really need Healbot, Lay on Hands. I think that's all of my healing. Normally this deck is supposed to try and get the board, have unfair combos like Knife Juggler into Muster for Battle. Shield the Minibot's pretty unfair. Unfair, of course, sort of infiltrate. Oh my god, seriously? Dang it. That's annoying. Oh, is that good? Is it good? I'm not sure. It looks really good.
I wonder.
Yeah, it's really good. Because now, even if he, oh man. I think I killed the 6-3. Right? I could also face. No, that's dumb. Oh man, it's not good. That's kind of good because I still have Stormwind. I can drop Kel'Thuzad next turn and he has to kill that. I don't have the Argus or the Sludge Belcher, and he gets a lot of free good trades here, is why I was thinking that's not very good. Anyways, something I find really interesting is how popular net decking is in Hearthstone. It's not really been a problem in Magic the Gathering, to my knowledge. Really, Micro Machine. It's a good thing you have that one card. He has 6, 7, 8. He didn't fireball me that turn before, so hopefully he doesn't have it, right? One of the most interesting things I find about Hearthstone is how quickly decks spread. And I mean, like, they spread lightning fast. Like, I'll see a deck list from Savitz or from Gara, and then suddenly I'll see like 10 of them, right? Oh, that's really good. It's actually also really good. Wow. He has so many good trades now. If he chooses to take them, I mean, he can clear the board, but he is Mech Mage. He has, what is this? 9 damage. He can just go 9 damage face. I wouldn't blame him if he did. It's a lot faster than Hearthstone's deck spreading thing. Probably because YouTube is a lot more popular with the Hearthstone community than it was with Magic. Or even any other card game I've played. I mean, with Scrolls, for example, which was a card game that I really enjoyed, there was only really one YouTuber playing the game. Only one. Which is somewhat bonkers, right? When you think about it. I think I tempo BGH here. True Silver Face. Why not? Well, what else am I gonna do? I can also play this guy, but I don't really want to. I can Kel'Thuzad, but I don't really want to. Because, yeah, I clear the board, Sylvanas comes back, but I lose the Fireball. He would have Fireballed me, though. He has 5 mana. What is he saving? What is he saving? Spellslinger? Oh god, if that's Spellslinger. I want to play it ultra safe, I think. Yeah.
Weapons ready.
I mean, this always happens, right? So the question is, do I go up to 7, or do I put on pressure? I have to win this game, though. I'm 180ing. I'm gonna do the complete 180. If we lose, we lose, you know? But this gives me so much power. So much pressure, rather. He might even have like an anti-heal bot. He was playing Sky Golem. It seems like a little bit of a slower deck. It's gonna ping Sylvanas? Nah, man, you gotta ping face. I have so much damage. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm actually gonna sack this.
Let none survive.
Yeah, why not?
Weapons ready. Let none survive.
My shield.
See, this is what I mean by having a very refined deck. Like, all of the cards in this deck, except maybe Stormwind, feel really powerful, right? Like, and part of it feels like because I didn't make it, it feels like this is something that everyone knows is good. And that gives you a bit of a confidence boost as a player. I'm, of course, not trying to put down fun decks. Obviously my channel is built around fun decks, but a lot of that is because I personally find that, I enjoy seeking the options developers have given you, right? And there's a lot of really cool cards. Aw, well played, top deck. There's a lot of really cool cards that just don't see play that I think are really, really cool. That's unfortunate. I was tryharding, but it's Tempo Mage. Tempo Mage is so strong. Not Tempo Mage, sorry, Mech Mage. We're gonna queue up again. Another Mage. See, this is what I mean. Yesterday I was playing against nothing but Warriors and Druids. Today, nothing but Mage. Is it gonna be the same Mech Mage list? Probably not. Mech Mage hasn't been a deck that's been popular since, well, forever. I can't remember the last time I played against the Mech Mage. Do I Juggler here? If I Juggler, he's gonna play Mana Worm? I mean, if he plays Mana Worm, I'll Juggler, I think. Like, coin out the Juggler turn 1. Ooh, that's much better. One of the really cool things about playing against a deck that's being played before is that you have a better idea of, well, what you're doing, right? Like, I think this is correct. Let him trade into me. No, that was worthless, because now the Zombie Chow heals him. Shoot, I don't know what I'm doing. So the reason I picked Paladin was because from my understanding, Paladin, the mid-range Paladin has a better chance versus the Control Warrior, because it can build up a board that Warriors have a hard time to deal with, since Warriors like to deal with one minion at a time, right? Oh snap, an owl. This guy's getting clever. He's getting clever with it. I guess I'm going to Juggler coin. Ooh, that's much better. No, it's not.
Put this apple on your head.
This is actually much better right now. Man, face. Do I care to clear? Not really. He's gonna kill this guy anyways though, so I may as well.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna squelch you. I always get annoyed at people who emote too much, but then I emote a bunch. Oh, he killed Knife Juggler as well. That's fine though, I have 2 4-drops in my hand, I have Sludge Belcher coming up. Really, didn't kill that one. Okay. That's gonna be turn 6, it seems. He's playing it slow, I may as well play it slow. I don't even really know what he's playing. He played an owl and, that other thing. It's interesting. You know what's one of my favorite things to do is actually watch Hearthstone tournaments. Hello, Mech Mage, my old friend. Only because I find Hearthstone super interesting, played well, but like here on my own, it's kind of like I don't care, you know? Like, I don't care to win every single game I play. I don't care to make it to a high rank. In fact, I don't know if you've noticed yet, but I actually kind of want to lower my rank a little bit. The only reason I'm sort of keeping it this high right now is because I wanted to try hard a little bit. But normally, I actually don't like to try hard a lot. If you're gonna give it a health up. Ooh, Sneaky Cloak. Good for you, friend. Oh, and he has Flame Strike next turn. Do I play into it? I think I might. Because if he doesn't have it, well, I win, basically. Sometimes I win. Not this time, unfortunately. It does feel really good to be playing a deck with such synergy, you know? Like, I was trying to make Control Rogue work, and I felt like I needed more spells, because I was constantly having things like Azure Drake in my hand, and I just couldn't make it work. Just wasn't doing anything. I think I still dropped the champion here. Yeah. New meta for the mid-range Paladin, suck it. it's also kind of fun to be explorative within the meta decks. Because, I mean, everything's going to have a little bit of preference, right? Like, you're not going to play control decks as well as other people might, right? Hello, Dr. Boom. Unfortunately, Big Game Hunter isn't in my hand, so it's a bit of a loss. I could just taunt up and kill it. I think I might. Actually, no, I could also hit shielded minibot, guy, defender. I still want to clear the boom, though. I think I cleared the boom. Let's do this. Let's go 6 face. There. That's fine. We'll go ahead and we will... Boom. Get wrecked, scrub. Alright. One of these days he's going to draw one of his 2 flame strikes. And he's gonna like emote as well. Did I unsquelch him? Let's see.
I have no time for games.
I actually have a lot of damage, I just realized. I have 6, 10, 16. Oh my god, I won! Yo! That actually does feel really good, because I've been on like a bit of a losing streak. I was worried at the start of this video that maybe I'll just restart. Because it's not been going super well. I was actually playing a freeze mage deck. I tried to record this sort of meta video once. I'm not doing a very good job at... What am I saying? I'm not doing a very good job of explaining why I like the meta so much. Because I do like it. I might not always play the meta decks. I might not always play the biggest deck. A lot of times because they'll involve expansions or cards I don't have, right? Like, I don't have League of Explorers right now. And because of that, I'm handicapped by not having Bran. I don't have Reno Jackson, right? But I do have Chromagus, and I do have the cards for Midrange Paladin, so that's what I'll play. And these decks are still really strong. I probably could get the Legend if I wanted to drill the hours and time. But Hearthstone doesn't have to be about the competitive side for me. Maybe that's the most interesting side of Hearthstone, actually, is the competitive versus the casuals. That's actually something I really wanted to talk about. Maybe I'll not do it this video, but a brief summary. A lot of times I see the casual sort of complaining about the competitive side of Hearthstone, and I see vice versa as well, the competitive side complaining about the casual aspects of Hearthstone, the RNG, stuff like that. And what's really interesting is that Blizzard has sort of tried to appeal for both. In their card design, they're very clearly casual, but they throw money at tournaments, they talk to these casters, they fly people around to YouTube expos and stuff. So it's like they're trying to be a middleman, but in a weird way they're sort of digging themselves a hole, because if the Hearthstone competitive scene continues to be really strong, then people have competitive expectations of Hearthstone, and that just doesn't exist within the game, unfortunately. That's actually a pretty good summary of why Blizzard has dug themselves in a hole in terms of their game design. It's interesting. Hearthstone doesn't really have to be necessarily competitive or casual, though. It can try and walk a line in between and still be kind of fine with it. Especially since their main goal to gain this quest thing is very flexible. It's one of my favorite things about Hearthstone is this gold design. But I won't talk about it anymore. I've talked plenty already, so hope you all enjoyed the videos. Hope you all are enjoying your Monday. I say that. How can you enjoy your Monday, right? I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!